What do you do? I'm a student at the moment, but I also have a part-time job. I study during the day and work a few hours in the evenings or weekends at a cafe near my university. It keeps me busy, but I enjoy it. What are you studying? I'm studying business management at university. It's a subject that covers a lot of things like how to run a company, marketing, and finance. I think it's really interesting and useful for my future. Why did you choose that subject? I chose it because I've always dreamed of starting my own business someday. I think this course gives me the tools I need, like how to plan, manage money, and understand customers. Plus, I like the idea of being my own boss. Do you enjoy studying it? Yeah, I enjoy it most of the time. Some topics, like marketing, are exciting because they let me be creative. But other parts, like accounting, can be a bit boring or hard. Overall, though, I'm happy with it. Where do you study? I study at a university in my city. It's not too far from where I live, maybe a 20-minute bus ride. The campus is nice, with a big library and lots of places to hang out with friends. How long have you been studying there? I've been studying there for about 2 years now. I started right after high school, and I've got 1 more year left before I graduate. Time flies when you're busy with classes and assignments. Do you prefer studying alone or with others? I usually prefer studying alone because I can concentrate better without distractions. I like to sit in a quiet spot and focus on my books. But sometimes studying with friends is nice too. It's more fun, and we can help each other out. What's your favorite subject? My favorite subject is definitely marketing. I love learning about how to advertise products and make people interested in them. It's creative, and I enjoy coming up with new ideas for projects. Are there any subjects you don't like? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of statistics. It's all about numbers and calculations, which I find really confusing and stressful. I try my best, but it's not something I enjoy at all. Do you work as well? Yes, I do. I have a part-time job at a small cafe near my university. I started working there last year a few months ago because I needed some extra money to help pay for my studies. What do you do at your job? At my job, I take orders from customers, serve food and drinks, and sometimes help make coffee or clean up. It's a busy place, especially on weekends, so there's always something to do. I like keeping active and talking to people. How many hours do you work? I work about 15 hours a week, usually in the evenings after classes or on Saturdays and Sundays. It's not too much, so I can still focus on my studies, but it's enough to earn some pocket money. Do you like your job? Yeah, I like it a lot. The people I work with are friendly, and the customers are usually nice too. Plus, I get free coffee whenever I want, which is great because I love coffee. It's a good job for now. What's the best thing about your job? The best thing is probably meeting new people every day. I get to chat with customers, and some of them are really interesting. It makes the job feel less boring and more enjoyable. Is there anything you don't like about it? Sometimes it gets really stressful, especially when the cafe is full and everyone wants their food at the same time. Also, standing for long hours can be tiring, and I don't get much time to sit down and rest. Why did you choose that job? I chose it because it's close to where I live and study, just a short walk from my university. The hours are flexible too, so I can work around my class schedule. It's perfect for a student like me. Do you think your job is difficult? Not really. It's not that hard once you get used to it. The toughest part is probably remembering all the orders when it's busy. But overall, it's more tiring than difficult. I'm on my feet a lot. Would you like to do this job forever? No way. It's fine for now while I'm a student, but I don't see myself doing it forever. I want a bigger career in the future, maybe something in business or management where I can use my degree. What kind of job would you like to have later? I'd love to run my own business one day, like a small company or a shop. Or maybe work as a marketing manager for a big company. I want a job where I can be creative and make important decisions. Do you think studying helps you with your career? Definitely. My studies teach me so much, like how businesses work, how to manage money, and how to deal with people. All of that will help me get a good job later and reach my goals. Did you always want to do this kind of work? Not really. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a teacher because I liked helping my friends with homework. But as I got older, I realized I'm more interested in business and making my own success. How do you balance work and study? It's not always easy, but I make a schedule every week to plan my time. I study in the mornings, go to classes, and then work in the evenings. I also drink a lot of coffee to stay awake. It really helps. Do you get tired from working and studying? Yeah, sometimes I feel exhausted, especially during exam weeks when I have to study late and then work the next day. But I just take it one day at a time, and I rest when I can. What do your classmates or coworkers think of you? I think they see me as someone who works hard and is easy to get along with. My classmates say I'm helpful because I share notes sometimes, and my coworkers like that I'm reliable and cheerful. Do you think your job or studies will change in the future? Probably, yeah. Once I finish my degree next year, I'll look for a better job, maybe something full-time in business. My studies will be done soon, so I'll focus more on my career then. What skills do you want to learn for work? I'd like to improve my public speaking because I get nervous talking in front of people. Also, I want to learn how to manage projects better. It's a skill I'll need if I run a business someday. Is it easy to find a job where you live? It depends. Part-time jobs like mine are pretty easy to find, especially in cafes or stores. But good full-time jobs, like in offices or companies, are harder. You need experience or a degree for those. Do you think working while studying is a good idea? Yes, I think it's a great idea. It teaches you how to manage your time well, and you earn money to pay for things like books or food. It's tough, but it makes you stronger and more independent. What advice would you give someone about work or study? I'd say make a plan and stick to it. Organization is key. Also, don't be shy to ask for help if you're stuck, whether it's from a teacher, friend, or boss. It makes everything easier. What's your dream job? My dream job is to own a successful company, maybe something like a cool clothing brand or a tech startup. I'd love to travel the world while working, meet new people, and see my ideas come to life.